Good Tuesday, everyone. I'm meteorologist Jacob Wycoff, joined by our executive weather producer, Terry Eliasen. Terry, it's a busy stretch in the Weather Center. A lot going on, but also personally, on a personal level, a lot going on for you too.
Selfishly, high school graduation coming up this weekend. I know a lot of folks are probably dealing with the same. A lot of graduations going on, and man, if we just cannot escape this Saturday rain deal, it just keeps happening. It's like deja vu 12 times over.
12 times over. People live for this time of year. You know, we go through, I wouldn't say a harsh winter, but we can get our winter colds, right? Yes. We have sometimes some volatile springs, and then these sort of early summer stretches people really live for.
This is what you wait for. You say, well, you know what? I can picture myself in June on a beach, and you just, you know.
We haven't been able to do that. Unfortunately, it's not just the heat and humidity. We also have a couple other things that we're kind of contending with.
Yeah,
too.
Kind of a busy week. Let's get right to it. So there are a lot of wildfires going on already, and it is relatively early in the season. A lot of times you see wildfires sparking up later in the summer when things really dry out. But a couple of clusters. There's one over southeastern United States and one up in northwestern Canada.
Right.
Quite a few. Each one of those little red fire icons it basically indicates a fire that's currently out of control or a wildfire. So yeah, it's kind of a busy wildfire season already here. When
you showed me this map, I have to admit I was a bit surprised to see that from the southeast. I didn't expect to see the amount. The larger wildfires are up in Canada, but the just sheer number of the southeastern wildfires contribute. We're kind of in a squeeze point, if you will, between the two. The jet stream will funnel in smoke from both Canada and from the southeast, and so that's why we expect the haze to be around.
Yeah, so there's a big old high pressure area that's sort of setting off just to our east, and that's why we're getting the heat over the next few days. It's that return flow around on the western side of the high, and that's also going to funnel up some of the wildfire smoke from those fires over the southeastern parts of the United States. And we've already got, so the fires that are going on in northwestern Canada right now, there's a whole bunch of, the air quality right now in parts of Minnesota is terrible. Really some bad haze up there. And so all that's going to squeeze into our area. And you can already see, you got to kind of look closely on the visible imagery, that the brighter whites are the clouds, but there is a haze in the air, sort of a very light looking cirrus cloud almost in parts of Pennsylvania, New York State.
Like over Lake Ontario and central PA.
Yeah, so kind of hard to pick out, but it is sort of drifting our direction. And this is a much better depiction here. And you'll see over the next 24 hours. So the darker the color, the thicker the haze. And so you can see a lot of the darker colors are up in northern and western New England. Yeah. But still, I do think that it'll be noticeable tomorrow afternoon and Thursday afternoon. If you go outside, you may just think it's haze because it's warm out or hot out, but it's actually from smoke.
Now, the good news is most of the models keep this into the mid to upper atmosphere, right? So air quality from specifically the wildfire smoke may not be diminished all that much. But when you have the heat, when you have the humidity, when you have the pollen.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot
going on in the atmosphere.
So it wouldn't surprise me to see some air quality issues. Terry, people think back to a couple years ago where we had these really, really rough stretches of Canadian wildfire smoke, the very vivid sunsets and sunrises because of this. Is this, in your opinion, what we can expect for a few weeks, you know?
Well, I think partly. I don't think that we're at the state. I mean, those wildfires that we had that were up in, not just in the West Coast, but up in parts of Canada were like historic in many ways. So we're not at that level yet.
Sure.
But, I mean, again, it's early in the summer, so it's only June. If the dry conditions persist in some of these areas, then who knows what the rest of the summer could be like. A lot of these wildfires tend to peak late summer. So I think it's definitely something we'll probably be continually to talk about over the summer. We'll see over the next couple of weeks what happens. Everything depends on the wind flow here.
Yeah.
So if the winds are blowing in a direction that's not from these fires to New England, then you kind of don't even know it exists. Right. So something we'll have to keep an eye on. But at the very least, we've got some warm temperatures. The warmest temperatures we've had all season come in the next couple of days.
Yeah, so we get this strong southwesterly flow kind of funneling in some of that wildfire smoke, but also warmer temperatures. So by tomorrow, you'll start to notice the humidity creeping up, certainly the temperatures, and a lot of places, especially interior, we're in the mid to upper 80s. And then by Thursday, we're in the mid to low 90s for your highs. I do think that there are some places like Bristol County, like northern Bristol County, Norfolk Cook County, perhaps southern Middlesex County, Metro West, where we could easily be like 95, 94 degrees.
Yeah, and it's been a while since we've been there. It's been since last summer.
Yeah.
You know, so this is definitely stuff we haven't experienced yet. We had one very warm day. I think it was early May. It was 89. But this will be by far the warmest we've been thus far. And like you said, with the high dew points, with some of the smoke in the air, with the pollen, you know, it definitely will feel uncomfortable at times outside. Yeah,
so we're a little bit behind schedule for our first 90-degree day of the season. If we were to hit it on Thursday, the average is usually June 1st. Last year we were kind of 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks delayed from that. And we average 14 90-degree days in a season, and last year we hit 12. And you can see some of the ups and downs. And I think one of the most remarkable things is you look at like summer 23 there. We only had 5 90-degree days, but it was still a really warm and wet, as I recall.
Part of me wonders, and I hate to even throw this out there, if summer 25 is going to mirror summer 23, and so we've sort of started down the path of, you know, weekend rain. That's basically what 23 was. It was not just the spring and summer, it was the fall. I mean, there was so much rain going on, and on weekends, almost every weekend we had rain. And we've sort of started that pattern out a little bit now. A long way to go to rival what happened in 23, but you're right, temperatures were warm because it was just so humid all the time. Right. We just couldn't get to 90 because there were so many clouds and so much rain going on.
It was almost, I don't think it was the warmest summer on record, but it was top 5 or 10.
It was,
and then it was one of the wettest.
Yes. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, we averaged 14. Of course, we can get summers where we have well over 20, 90-degree days. But a lot of it depends on the humidity, and that will definitely be going up in the next few. You see the chart going up for the next few days into the sort of bordering on the uncomfortable or extremely uncomfortable sort of feel in the air Wednesday and Thursday.
I like how we call it swampy above 70.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good way to put it. That's what you feel like you're walking into the Everglades or something like that. So the dew points will remain elevated. We talked about it, our soggy Saturdays. Last Saturday, we hit 11 in a row. It's likely we hit 12 in a row with this incoming Saturday. Boston, they're not out of the woods either. It's just been a really tough stretch.
It's really been something. Again, reminiscent of 2023. Now, it is Tuesday, so, you know, if you were to say you were planning a graduation party Saturday, just to say, you know, I think I would still give it another day or two. Although the models haven't wavered much. It's been looked pretty consistently poor for Friday PM and Saturday. But I still would give it another day or two before you go ahead and trash your weekend plans.
Book the tent. Before you book the tent.
Maybe look into a tent.
Yeah.
And Sunday, as you'll see in a minute, Sunday will probably once again be the better day. It may not be a perfect day, but the better day than Saturday.
I think one of the craziest things in some of my research, March 8th and 9th was the last completely dry weekend in Boston.
Insane.
So you're talking 3 months.
Yeah.
So there's the system moving through the Midwest. It is soaking them. You mentioned the historically poor air quality right now through parts of Minneapolis. But as that system kind of approaches and moves through the Great Lakes, Thursday, we do have a slight chance for some showers. This would be really kind of late in the evening for this front to move through.
And I think the better chance, as is depicted here this is the SPC's severe weather threat for Thursday, is north and west. You can see the darker greens up in parts of New Hampshire, Maine. So if there were to be any sort of severe weather on Thursday, it'd be very unlikely in southern New England. I think it would be up in parts of, say, New York State or northern New England. And then that shifts. SPC doesn't have a detailed map for day 4, but we'll show it tomorrow. And that's my assumption is the darker greens will be down in southern New England by tomorrow. Yeah, I do expect Friday to be busy, and this is kind of what our Futurecast shows. Perhaps starting out a bit dry, but then we start to see the increasing rainfall overnight Friday into Saturday, and then Saturday just generally stays pretty unsettled as that low tracks kind of right through the mid-Atlantic, pops off the coast, and it kind of lingers a little bit too. I mean, this map looks brutal. So just for some context, this is we're looking at it isn't a high-res model because it's so far out in time still. We're talking 3, 4, 5 days from now. We don't have high-res models, which this map would look. It wouldn't look as widespread. The rain wouldn't look as. Right now, it just looks like it's going to rain everywhere all the time on the weekend. I highly doubt that. It's probably going to be more, stormy, spotty. And once we get a little bit closer to Friday, Saturday, probably later tomorrow night and Thursday, we'll be able to show a high-res look and probably nail the timing down, nail some of the locations down a little bit more, and it won't look like a complete washout all weekend.
Right.
But nonetheless, we're still expecting, Friday and Saturday to be wet at times, and even Sunday, maybe some leftover sort of instability in the air, and you see that little pop-up in the afternoon. So I don't know, man. It's just, you kind of get tired of talking about wet weekends.
I do feel like you're a little discouraged. Can I say that?
You can say that. You can
say that. I hear it in your voice.
Yeah,
you're like,
like you said, you live for these times of years, and when you have big events going on, proms, graduations, baseball games, it's tough.
Right, absolutely. So here's our 7-day forecast. We're in the upper 80s for Wednesday. Thursday, mid to low 90s. Some places kind of south of town, Metro West. Could be in the mid 90s. You have that increased dew point, so don't be surprised if there are air quality issues. Friday, Saturday, a possible next weather alert for the strong to maybe severe storms, some of that lingering shower and storm activity into Saturday. Sunday into Monday, we're back to sort of average, but there could still be a few showers that are lingering.
Every Monday's lovely.
It's lovely, yeah.
I think we need to, if this continues for much longer, we may need to put a petition out to switch our weekends from Saturday, Sunday to Monday, Tuesday.
I'm all for it. I'm all for it.
I'm just saying. How many more of these Saturdays can we?
I'm pretty sure we can add more.
We probably could.
Yeah, we probably can. I think it's likely that we'll see some more rainy Saturdays.
If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. I feel like every time we do these, there's not a lot to like. You don't want to like a stormy Saturday forecast, but you can at least like us.
Yeah.
Don't shoot the messenger kind of thing.
I appreciate that. Yeah. Yes. Sometimes we do get flack for the information which we're presenting.
Yes.
Just consider us friends. We're trying to help you.
We're looking for the same guys.
Well, we appreciate you tuning in. Like Terry said, like and subscribe. We'll have much more as we approach Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But for now, guys, be safe.